Samir Hafez is the president of the Alrai Center for Strategic Studies and a former coordinator for the Syria Turkmen Council. He joins me now in the studio. Good to speak to you. So, how do the Turkmens feel about this referendum?
Well, if we are talking about Turkmens, Turkmens are locally in Kirkuk. So it's been a chaos subject, planned since 30 or 40 years, which we know about. Always the Turkmens of Kirkuk were always under pressure of having a certain autonomy or situation in Kirkuk. So the Kirkuk, it's not a minority. It was a long time before. It was over 70% of Kirkuk population. It was the Turkmens. So we are really in worry about this, and we do not agree absolutely for any referendum on this regard. Not even we don't even want it to be delayed. We want it to be entirely removed. So we don't agree with this one, which is going to be a very critical for our minority there now in Kirkuk too, for the Turkmens.
We have to mention Kirkuk is the richest region of oil in northern Iraq, the most disputed area, which has been in the spotlight for years. So what will happen to Kirkuk then?
Well, in this case, if they go and vote for yes, Kirkuk, it is really, the Turkmens are looking for the land, for their land, but the Erbil and the Barazani is looking for the sources of energy. So this is a point that which will be a very critical, and I think that we will fight for it, for not to allow this part of Turkish territories to be given to Erbil.
And we have to mention, as we mentioned in our packages before, that Kurds, Arabs, Christians and Turkmens all live in Iraq. There are many ethnic groups there.
In Iraq, you mean?
Yes, in Iraq. Okay, I said Iraq, sorry. So what impact could this decision have on all of them?
Well, this will be a kind of separating the northern part from Iraq. So this will be also a little bit under an influence of the Kurds or the BYD too with it, and maybe influenced by the PKK to get all those different nationalities or ethnicities out of that area. So it will be a big chaos creating any certain kind of if they vote for it as a voting yes for this referendum. So I think it will be a kind of a new war to be created in the area.
And what do you think is the best way for Turkey and other countries to deal with this referendum? Well,
this is a very important question. You know, it is in the end, I think it should be all dissolved on tables and politically. But in the end, Turkey should be protecting its borders from the south, because there's another threat coming by PKK and PYD going back on the northern of Syria. So Turkey, if there will be, to me, if there will be a yes for this and a kind of separation, Turkey should be deploying its army into that area, because it's not only the problem of the northern Erbil, it will be a problem also for the northern part of Turkey, of Syria too.
Well, thank you very much for joining us here in TR2 World, Samir Hafez.
Okay, thank you.